Sonia Shah, and I am the MFL coordinator and the French and Spanish teacher at Churchfield and Hounsfield Primary Schools. Bonjour la classe!
Bonjour Madame Mademoiselle.
Today I'm going to be teaching a Year 3 class, and it's their second year of learning French. What are we going to be learning about today? What did you just tell me a little while ago? You figured out because I was looking out of the window. What's the weather like? Très bien. Quel temps fait-il? My great lesson idea is with teaching the topic of weather and using lots of props in the plenary and getting the children to dress up and play a game to see what they've understood at the end of the lesson. So, what we're going to learn today, we're going to learn 6 different ways of describing the weather. I'm going to show you some different pictures and we're going to learn what to say, what the words are for those pictures to describe the weather. And then we're going to play some games because I know you like playing games. The topic is new to the children, so at the beginning of the lesson I will use flashcards and gestures and mimes to teach 6 new weather phrases to them. And then after that we'll play a couple of games such as Simon Says to see their understanding and show what they have understood. And then right at the end of the plenary I will use the props to play another game. Now, what action could we do for Il fait du vent? What about it's windy? Oh, I like it. So as if we're going to be blown away. Okay, so we could have Il fait du vent. It's very, very simple, this game. You need 2 boxes, and in each box you need exactly the same objects. So for the weather, I am going to have an umbrella, a pair of sunglasses, a picture of a snowman, a picture of a kite, a t-shirt and a woolly hat. I am going to call out a weather phrase, okay, and you have to quickly find the right object, okay? So you're going to look in the box and find the right object. You divide the class into 2 teams and you have a representative from each team at the front, and if it's quite fast moving and quite pacey so that you can then swap the children around. I usually let them have 3 goes between that pair and then swap them around, and we keep points. You can have someone keeping the points on the whiteboard, and you can count the points up in French as well. And you have one child standing with one box and the other child standing with the other box. You call out a weather phrase and they have to delve in and find the right object to see who picks it up first and holds it up. Il fait soleil! Très bien! Once the children are more familiar with the new phrases, you could even use a more able child to call out the weather phrase. So that is showing that you extend your more able, and they could run the game. This idea, again, with the dressing up, you can extend to a range of topics. You could do it with sports, with the right objects. You could do it with clothes, where they're actually dressing up. Or even if it's a topic like food, or fruits, when you're teaching fruits, have 2 boxes of the same objects and play the same game. And the more props and objects you can get, or clothes that they can wear, or the sillier they look, the more fun it is, and the more they'll remember, because they make those kind of associations with different words that they learn. Il neige. Très bien! Très bien! The children find the game absolutely hilarious, and so do I, especially when they're dressing themselves. But it's all just fun and games, and it's nice because they're listening out for the French, which is obviously the important bit. And you can do your assessment there as well, because some children, it's very clear, they'll guess, and they'll just be picking up objects and waiting for people to shout to them what to pick out. But some will know. And sometimes they do surprise you, and someone you think who doesn't know does actually know, and it's a nice way of doing that bit of assessment at the end. But they love it. It's fun.